Community care options now provide a therapeutic input and counselling service. Phil Schofield, Director of Operations, is a qualified Human Givens counsellor, and I am here to find out more about the service. Phil, what is Human Givens therapy?
Well, first of all, it's what we call a brief therapy, so we're not talking about an awful lot of sessions. It's not often that people have more than 6 sessions. The average number of sessions is around 4. It's a holistic approach, so we don't just focus on a problem. We look at the bigger picture, and in particular, we focus on our natural gifts and skills and qualities as a human being, hence the human givens of nature, and that's where we get the title Human Givens Therapy. So it's solution focused, it's proactive, it encourages people to set goals and look forward in their lives with a view to them feeling better as quickly as possible.
And what sort of things do you cover in the sessions?
Human Givens Therapy is based around a framework of 3 aspects really. First of all, making sure our human needs are being met. So we would look at what's going on in a person's life and making sure that they've got those key life balances right. And secondly, we'd look at inappropriate arousal. That's sort of getting worked up about things. So we'd look at stress management, how to stay calm, relaxation techniques. Thirdly is what we might call misuse of the imagination. So worrying about things, focusing on the negative, thinking about all those terrible things that might go wrong in life. So what we'd be looking at is more constructive use of the imagination and positive thinking. Now here the therapist will have lots of suggestions and ideas and tips about how you can stop focusing on the negative and be more positive. So from that point of view, it's very empowering because it enables the person to choose the techniques that they think will work for them as an individual. And one other thing that people tend to find useful is that Human Givens Therapy is based on the up-to-date knowledge on how the brain works and those chemical changes that we're always hearing about. So explanations about why people are feeling the way they do when they're depressed or anxious, and how they can make some positive changes, that kind of information people tend to find really helpful.
If people would like to know more or want an appointment, what should they do?
Well, firstly, on the Human Givens website, there's lots of information on there. On our website, all the contact details are available, so people can email me or they can give me a ring.
One success story is Peter, who says, "I was suffering from insomnia and depression. I was lucky if I slept for 2 hours at a time and was exhausted. I didn't want to spend months on medication, so decided to try counselling. I am now sleeping well and my depression has lifted without medication."
You can contact me on 01204 593 821 or email phil.schofield@comco.org.uk.